This week, leading experts from several fields will share their insider secrets to help you make smart choices and avoid costly mistakes.
Today, secrets of buying a home, how you can make the most of your money. Our expert has 25 years experience as a realtor in Chicago. He says the market is at or near the bottom. He's behind the screen. He wants to remain anonymous. Good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning.
All right, the hot markets for buyers and or sellers, well, however it's working out in the city and the suburbs.
Well, right now in the South Loop, it was a strong buyer's market for the last 5 years, but it's moved into a strong seller's market over the last couple of months. In the West Loop, the last 5 years, it was taking months and even years to sell real estate. Now it's taking days or weeks to move out property. Inventory levels are low. Looking north, I've sold 4 places in the last 8 days. They were selling at or above market, and I was involved in 2 multiple offers. I haven't seen activity levels like this in years.
What about the suburbs? Hot market.
Hot market. If you go west, it's a seller's market. A couple of the places that still are good for buyers out there, according to Chicago Association of Realtor Stats, are Countryside and Riverside. If you go north, North Cook County, it's probably the hottest county in the state. Almost every suburb is a seller's market. There's only one bright spot out in Barrington for buyers. If you got to get on I-90, go out there, you'll find a lot of detached single-family homes at good prices.
For those who might be just joining us, this is President's Day, but it's a little distracting having Abe Lincoln giving
And he's not on the toilet,
tips.
he's sitting on a stool.
It's just a realtor who wants to protect his identity.
So for sale by owner can be risky. I've heard that if you do for sale by owner, that realtors will blackball you because you're not playing the game.
You know, Larry, that's a difficult question. When people go for sale by owner, they don't know who's walking through their house. They don't know if they're pre-approved for a loan or if they can even afford this home. The brokers are looking at it a different way. They're saying, am I going to get paid if this deal happens? If the deal does, let's say they agreed to a sales price and a closing date, the broker wants to know, am I going to have to do both sides of the transaction? Because this seller isn't really, they don't know how the whole deal goes through. So from a seller's point of view, this isn't necessarily the best thing.
Yeah, but they want to they don't want to pay you a commission.
Well, the whole idea of going for sale by owner is to save money. So what some realtors do is, one, I'd say a minority of them won't even show it. The majority of them will show it, but it may not be a top priority. There's 25 homes to show a buyer. You'll be at the bottom of the list. There are 2 consequences to this. One, the seller probably won't get the amount of activity that they want in their home, which means a longer market time, which may mean a lower price when they go to sell, or no price at all. They may not sell it.
All right, our third secret, confirm the school district. Why would you need to do that?
Larry, I know someone who bought in Roscoe Village, and they were told by the selling agent that it was in the Bell School District. Now, that's a very good school. The problem is it wasn't in the Bell School District. If I were buying a home right now, I advise my clients, go to the Chicago Public School website, go on the locator, type in your address, and it'll tell you exactly where you're zoned for.
All right. And quickly, our last secret, check the sound insulation. Let's say you're buying in a condo building. You have to ask what question to the people selling the
A
home?
lot of buyers don't know to ask what's in between the ceiling of your unit and the floor of the unit above you. Most developers use cork or some kind of other sound insulation, but the best you can get is concrete. Concrete will keep all the sound out. Now, I want to tell you that if you don't have concrete and they put recessed lights into the ceiling, that sound, if you don't have concrete, will come right through that can into your unit.
All
right.
Gee, they could really kind of just lie to you about that. You're not going to dig around and find out, though, right?
Ask for the architecture plans.
There you go.
Good stuff. Thanks
All
so
right.
much.
Thank you, Abraham.
Abe Lincoln, realtor.
Stay with us, Pat's around town.